Good morning and welcome back to our comprehensive market update for the week of April 14, 2025. I'm Mike Smith, here to guide you through the pivotal earnings reports and economic data releases that are poised to influence the markets this week. Let's begin with the corporate earnings that are capturing investor attention. Firstly, Tesla is scheduled to report Q1 earnings on Tuesday, April 22nd, after the market closes. The company has already disclosed vehicle deliveries of 336,000 for the quarter, marking its lowest in over 2 years and falling short of analysts' expectations, which ranged between 377,000 and 407,000. Production also declined by 16% year over year to 362,000 vehicles. Factors contributing to this downturn include production adjustments for the Model Y, decreased demand in Europe, and brand perception challenges linked to the CEO Elon Musk's political engagements. Despite these hurdles, Tesla's energy storage segment showed strength, deploying 10 gigawatt hours and 156% increase from the previous year. Analysts have adjusted their forecasts accordingly, with the consensus earnings per share estimate now at 47 cents. Investors will be keenly watching for insights into Tesla's AI and robotics initiatives, including the anticipated robotaxi launch in Texas. Next up, Boeing is set to release its Q1 earnings on Wednesday. The aerospace giant continues to navigate challenges, including supply chain disruptions and production issues. Analysts anticipate a loss of approximately 90 cents per share, an improvement from a $1.27 loss reported in Q1 2024. Revenue is projected at $17.5 billion, slightly below the $17.9 billion recorded a year ago. Investors will be looking for updates on Boeing's efforts to stabilize production rates and secure new defense contracts. Next up, Netflix will announce its Q1 earnings on Thursday. The streaming leader is expected to report earnings of $5.70 per share on revenue of $10.5 billion, reflecting an 8% increase in earnings per share and a 12% rise in revenue compared to Q1 2024. Notably, this quarter marks the first time Netflix will not disclose subscriber numbers, shifting focus to revenue and operating margins. Analysts are optimistic about Netflix's performance, citing its strong subscriber base and high user engagement. The company's ad-supported tier and expansion into sports content are also areas of interest for investors. Next up, we have TSMC, scheduled to report its Q1 earnings on Thursday. The semiconductor manufacturer has already announced prelim revenue of $25 billion for the quarter, a 39% increase year over year, slightly surpassing analysts' expectations. This growth is attributed to robust demand for AI chips and advanced semiconductor technologies. Analysts projected an earnings per share of $2.06, up 54% from the prior year. Investors will be attentive to TSMC's guidance for the current quarter and any commentary on potential impacts from US tariffs and the company's expansion plans into the United States. Now, shifting our focus to the economic landscape, several key data releases are on the horizon this week. On Wednesday, the US Census Bureau will release retail sales data for March. Economists anticipate a 1.2% month-over-month increase, signaling a potential rebound in consumer spending after a modest 0.2% rise in February. Core retail sales exclude autos and are also expected to show improvement. This data will provide valuable insights into consumer behavior amid ongoing economic uncertainty. Then on Thursday, we'll see housing starts and building permits data for March. Housing starts are projected to reach 1.4 million, down from 1.5 million in February, while building permits are expected to remain steady at 1.46 million. These figures will shed light on the health of the housing market and potential impacts from recent tariff policies. Also on Thursday, the Department of Labor will report initial jobless claims. The labor market remains a focal point, with initial claims projected at 225,000, slightly above the previous weeks of 223,000. This data will help assess employment trends and economic resilience. And on Tuesday, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak at the Washington Forum for the US economy. With markets recently adjusting expectations for interest rate cuts, any insights from Powell regarding monetary policy could significantly influence the market sentiment. Now that concludes our overview of critical earnings reports and economic data releases for the week. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth analysis as these events unfold. And thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, give it a like, subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next video.